Hello everyone, I am Melinda Nail Fanatic, and I'm here with some more wonderful information to help you beautify your life. I didn't have, I follow inspiration, and I don't really make a lot of plans unless they're goals. I'm a goal setter, but I don't make a lot of plans for my time because I go by inspiration. And so I'm sitting here just made dinner, babies are everybody's taken care of, and I'm just getting ready to handle some more business when it hits me the strongest urge I've had in so long to tell you how you can make the magic of this Taurus super full moon at 22 degrees that is happening right now. It started at 5:52 this morning, and now that it's dark, it's actually visible. But if you have, I don't know if they've been talking about it on the news. I don't watch television, but it's been all over the web on YouTube, Facebook, everything else. I've seen it that this is the one time that it's going to happen from like the 30s to the next 30s, something like that. And so the full moon gives us the power to release things that do not serve us. So what I want to talk to you about is some ideas on how you can use the magic of this moon to help you bring beauty into your life, to help you bring wealth into your life, to help you bring money into your life, because that's what Taurus is all about. Taurus is about stability, love, wealth, lavish luxury, good food, fun. That's the things that Taurus is about, and Taurus is a very grounded symbol. And so what I want you to think about is taking the time. This is very simple. I want you to take a piece of paper, and I want you to write down the things that no longer serve you good in your life. If there's something in your life, a circumstance, a situation, or a person who's been causing you to feel frustration, anger, anxiety, worry, anything that's causing you worry, I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. And on that piece of paper, what you're doing is you're saying, on this piece of paper, I'm going to make a list of all the things that I want the universe to take care of for me on my behalf. And so I'm going to give you some really awesome suggestions that you probably, unless you're on that connected level, you may not think about yourself, but there's a reason why I've been given this download and I've been encouraged to share with you. Give her some more. And so the reason for that is because the suggestions I'm going to give you can change your entire life, but you have to have some belief. You have to have some faith. If you don't have any faith in this, then you're wasting your time. It's pointless. Put the pen and paper down. But if you're a person of faith, if you believe in magic, if you believe that there's a higher power, if you believe that your dreams can come true on any level, I highly suggest that you take this advice and run with it, because I'm going to run. I'm going to run as far as this moon will let me go. So first off, put on your favorite song. Get you a piece of paper. If you have colored pens, get your favorite color. If you don't, get a crayon or a marker that's your favorite color. If you just have a pen, then be happy you have a pen and paper, and thank God, and I'm going to write with this one. But anyhow, what I want you to consider, and in addition to the list of the broken items in your home that you want repaired, the broken relationships in your life that you want to repair or remove, the home that you don't even care for, the job that's broken, whatever it is, write those things down. But also I want you to think on a higher, more long-term level of love, source, God, and this universe with the power of this full moon. Help me remove from me, not even help me. Let me clarify that. Let's redo this. Thank you for removing from my life all things past, present, and future that no longer serve my best interests. From this life, the past life, and the future lives to come, I remove from myself all vows of poverty, vows of pain, vows of misery, vows of loneliness, anything, because what sometimes we don't understand is we stay stuck in this cycle because maybe in a past life or at some point in youth, you got this idea that you needed to be poor. You needed to be in pain. That it was only possible for you to have money or love, and you couldn't have both. So right now, what we're going to ask as we write, we will ask, love, source, God, universe, creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be, I want to thank you right now for removing from my life all vows to that which does not serve my pleasure, my fun, and my happiness. I want to remove from my life any vows that were made in past lives that leave me in a state that is not pleasurable for me today. I want to release from my life anything that blocks from me my health, wealth, and happiness, and my love, peace, and happiness. And I want to, having this all removed, I open my arms to accept what Love Source God and the universe has to replace it with. Because there's always something better waiting in the offings to replace anything you remove. See, universe will always fill a vacuum. And when you remove something from your life, it creates a vacuum. So the universe is going to present something to you that you can fill it with. Now, the only challenge that will remain from this is you have to be picky about what you choose to put in that vacuum. So this moon is very, very powerful. And I feel like the things that we release from ourselves right now can really have like epic effect in our life. Not only for right now, but for decades into the future, possibly our whole, like our generational future, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren can prosper. If we would also from this ask Love Source God that, or, and I keep changing from ask, and I mean to say thank Love Source God for removing from us the egotistical based emotions that block us from our unconditional love, not only of ourselves, but of our brothers and sisters of humanity. It is so important that we remove ourselves from these blockages because these things limit us. They limit you now, in the future. They also influence the way you interact with your family and the way you interact with yourself. And these things are very, very important. So what else is there to say? Because I was given this instruction to do this message right away. Very important though. If you believe in past lives, if you believe that you've lived before, if you believe that there was a before for you, even if it was just on a spiritual level, like if you believe that you are here for a purpose, then you can ask Love Source God to help you, and you can thank Love Source God in this note for removing from your life anything that blocks you from your purpose so that you can experience love and joy and peace and happiness. And so when you finish doing this, I want you to go into a safe place outdoors and burn it up. And as you burn it up and the smoke goes, imagine how, and realize and physically see with your real eyes that it's leaving your life and it will never again have a hold on you unless you choose to bring it back. And so if you're in a toxic relationship, if somebody is constantly in your life belittling you and making you feel less than what you are, or telling you what you can't do, or disrespecting you or anything of that nature, now is a time where you can actually stop that relationship from coming back to you. You can stop that situation from evolving in you to grow and continue to fester. You can also, feelings of lack within yourself, any harsh judgments you have about yourself, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly, I'm not smart, I'm this, I'm that, anything else that you say about yourself that's negative, write it on that paper and thank Love Source God for taking it away from your life. With this Taurus full moon, it can go away like it never existed, and things can begin to evolve in your life, and things can begin to benefit you in a way that you never knew possible if you would just be true with yourself. What is causing you hurt, frustration, upset, and a feeling of inability, a feeling of stagnation, a feeling of lack? Whatever that is, be honest with yourself. Write it down. And also, okay, Love Source just told me, thank God and release yourself from all of the negative belief patterns that have been bred into you for all the generations prior to you. Because all of our ancestors, a lot of times, Okay, a lot of times when we have people in our life, like for example, I've met people who have really, really hateful parents, and their hate extends even to their children, which some of us are like, oh hell no, how does a mother hate their child? It actually happens, and I'll tell you how it happens. It happens because that mother wasn't taught love from her parents. Her parents couldn't teach her the love because they didn't have access to it. They didn't know it. You can't teach what you don't know. You don't tend to know what you haven't experienced. And now is a time where these experiences are spreading, because there's always been the ones who've been in the know. And then even if you didn't know, you could get there by going inside yourself and facing your truths and letting them go. So what I'm saying, and the main part of this, is also release yourself from all the past beliefs of your own and all of the generations prior to you that no longer serve you. Some people believe they're cursed. Release yourself from that. It's by your belief that your life exists. And so I'm trying to let you know that right now is a time where you are able to actually expose yourself to a different belief pattern and reset the stage of your life in the way that you want it to be. So I hope you take advantage of this information and apply it to your life with an honest heart, because it can change your world. And also, there are tarot readings and more information about the supermoon on my YouTube channel, Melinda Nail Fanatic, where I will be uploading this video shortly. And I encourage you to take advantage of that. But definitely take advantage of this full moon. And I know that the night is getting shorter moment by moment, so I'm going to end this. And here comes my little girl. She has something to say to me. So I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast right now. And hopefully Love Source God will give me more advance notice next time I'm going to be live streaming, so that way you can be ready to be in tune. So for now, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.